many tigers? Welcome to another edition of Tiger Vision News. I am Rafaela Dominguez, and here with me is my beautiful, sweet, loving twin sister, Paula Dominguez. We have lots of exciting news this week, so let's get started with our inspirational quote of the week given to us by Mariela.
Hi, I'm Mariela, and the quote of the week is, "If life was easy, where would all the adventures be?"
Thank you, Mariela, for the quote of the week. Now let's see what is happening on campus this week. Starting this week, we have an extravaganza. Chickens are about to hatch. With the story today, we have Ethan interviewing Mrs. Duong.
Hello, Tiger students. We're here today with our teacher, Ms. Duong. Ms. Duong is the head of the science department and the biology and honors biology teacher. Ms. Duong has something very special coming to life in her classroom. Let's hear from her what it is.
All right. Well, thank you, Ethan, for coming and allowing me to show you my experiment or our lab here. This is our eggs extravaganza, which is the egg hatching project. So what we do is like every year when we hit the developmental biology section, which is on embryology and body system, then we do the egg hatching project. Oh, Sammy. And so what we do is that each student receive an egg, and then they would initial their egg, and then they would place it in this incubator. Right now I have 2 incubators going, but each incubator holds exactly 42 eggs. So with the students in person, we have all 3 incubators going, and so we would hatch their egg, or they would hatch their eggs. And every day they would come in with a data sheet that they would record down the temperature and the humidity. So every day they keep track of what's going on. And then on day 4, day 9, and day 11, we would do the candling of the eggs to see what the progress of the eggs, whether it's a good egg that's going to hatch or it's a goner. So they would do that until day 19, and day 19 is when the crackling start taking place. Okay, so then chicken eggs takes 21 days to hatch, and so we would set it for 21 days, but day 19 is pretty much the start of the hatching day of the chick. And then once the chicks are hatched, each student, of course, before the project, they would know already whether they can keep their chicken or not, the chick or not. If they can't keep the chick, they have the option to donate it or give it to their friends, or donate it to a staff, or donate it to a family member that can keep the chick. We don't want any chick go home that is like not being loved, okay? So that is pretty much our extravaganza egg hatching project.
Thank you, Ms. Duong, for sharing your classroom with us and showing us this very interesting project.
Thank you, Ethan. I appreciate your time.
Swag.
Thank you, Ethan. That's great. I can't wait to see those little baby chicks hatch. Attention, everyone. This Friday, April 16th, there will be no school, and we will be having parent-teacher conferences. So students, please let your parents know how to turn on your cameras. Your parents will actually need them. Please have your parents aim the camera at their faces to have proper communication with the teacher. No ceilings for this one, please. Teachers, remember that this Friday is also the 2nd dose for your COVID vaccine. Please make arrangements to come and get your shot.
We at SHS Dallas want to keep you informed and updated with the latest information on state exams. Next Tuesday, April 20th, will be the English 1 STAR test. All students must report to their testing rooms on the date by 8:30 a.m. Test begins promptly at 9 a.m. Do not be late.
Don't be late like her.
May the 4th be with you is the Algebra 1 STAR test. Cinco de Mayo is Biology STAR test. Here at HSA Dallas, we care about you. This is why we are giving you the testing tips to help you do your best on STAR exams. Make sure you get a good night rest. Turn off electronics at least an hour before you go to bed. This gives your brain time to shut down and gives you a good night rest. Eat good breakfast. This means less donuts and more protein. An example would be eggs with bacon and a glass of orange juice, or a bowl of oatmeal with fruit and a glass of low-fat milk or apple juice. This helps your brain to think clearly and will make you fall asleep during the test.
On this week's teacher feature, we would like to give a huge congratulations to Mr. Sherpick for being awarded Teacher of the Year. We will have a full interview with him on next week's episode. Make sure you watch it. This is a perfect opportunity to tell you to hit the like button and to subscribe, so you'll be notified as soon as the next episode goes live. Shout out to our amazing Tigers. Tuesday was the SAT test on campus for juniors. We at HSA Dallas know that you all did great. We are very proud of all of you. Last week, the sophomores took the STAR English 2 test. You guys rock. We know that it was a total success. We all have worked very hard this year and deserve the best.
Students, spring is in the air, and what better way to express this than with our second annual Spring Fashion Show. Yes, that's right, the Spring Fashion Show is approaching, and we would like to extend an invitation to all students, parents, teachers, and administrators of the Harmony Public School System to join us in celebrating spring. The fashion show is sponsored by Dillard's at North Park, and we will be held at North Park Mall on May 1st, 2021 at 1 p.m. Do not miss this fabulous fashion show modeled by our very own students from Mr. King's fashion show design class. I know I will be modeling. Will you be modeling, Paula?
Sheesh, you bet I am.
Now for our Tiger Pride segment, the Healthcare Policy Club, sponsored by Mr. Shurfrick, went on a mission called Operation Appreciation. They went to the middle school to welcome the 8th graders to high school. They gave them goodie bags and talked to them about high school life. Here is Kyler with more.
Hello, Tigers. Our very own Healthcare Policy Club mourns the loss of all that COVID-19 took away. Although its effects are very much present, the members of this club, the Healthcare Policy Club, took initiative to tackle a problem that they know they could solve. We have some of those members here today with us to discuss their project and what impacts they intend on making. Please welcome Leslie, Fozzie, and Rahama. Good afternoon, ladies, and thank you for joining us. The first question is for Fozzie, the president of the Healthcare Policy. Has running a club virtually during a pandemic been difficult?
As with most things during the pandemic, it has been difficult, but me and my co-members have tried to make an effort to make the club run as smoothly as possible.
The next question is for Leslie. Now, the whole reason we are doing this interview is because y'all have done something amazing. I think y'all call it Operation Appreciation. Tell us about this operation and how your group decided this was something you wanted to do.
Yeah, so it's exactly what it sounds like. We wanted to appreciate the 8th graders for coming onto campus on a daily basis. We also wanted to make their transition a little smoother and just let them know that high school is super excited to have them next year. We couldn't think of a better way to do that than with the self-care.
Very kind words from you, Leslie. And it's awesome that all of you got together to do this. Rahama, why do you feel mental health is very important?
Mental health is very important to student learning because there's a clear connection between mental health and academic performance. And helping students make the most out of their education is our goal. And that's exactly what we did with this Operation Appreciation.
Thank you, Rahama. We actually had a chance to speak with a middle schooler today. So, how do you feel about learning, like virtual learning on this campus?
Virtual learning has been really good for me because at home I don't really understand as much as I would understand in person because I'm the type of people that's like learning more when I'm around teachers and around more students.
So, how do you like this care package that you received?
The care package was pretty nice. There was a lot of fun and interesting and good things in there that I hope I'll enjoy in the future, and I hope I'll use it for a good purpose.
Nice. Great to hear. Wow, what an amazing student. Students, if you're interested in something like this, please reach out to Mr. Shurfrick, the advisor for the Healthcare Policy. Ladies, thank you for your time and keep up the amazing work.
Thank you, Kyler, and thank you to the Healthcare Policy Club. It's things like that that really show our Tiger pride. Reminders from our principal. SAT prep courses are still being held on Tuesdays for math with Mr. Kaya and Thursdays for reading and writing at 4 p.m. with Mrs. Paizan. If you would like to score well on your SATs, please sign up for these courses. Remember, practice makes perfect.
That's all the news we have for you this week. Please join on next week for more on Tiger Vision News.